What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another exciting edition of This Week in Madden Show 220. Pow. Big show coming in for you tonight. Gibs, let's take a look at what we've got going on for the show. Anything specifically you would want to call out?
Well, one thing I would like to call out, I mean, I'm just reading the chat here. Seems like Wolfman's just always having birthdays, but hey, it's Wolfman's birthday. If everybody in the chat, every single person would say happy birthday, Wolf. It seems like this guy has like a birthday every other week going.
He's a guy.
He's just always his birthday. So according to the chat, according to guys like Hold Fast Hope, he would never make a joke like that. He would never lie. So it's got to be Wolf's birthday.
It's got to be legit. Gibbs, speaking of lies, I would just like to take 5 seconds to address a tweet that was placed out on Twitter today. You stated through social media that I was a cat person instead of a dog person.
No. I said you're a cat guy. You're a cat guy, not a dog guy. I didn't say you were a cat guy over a dog guy. I said you're a cat guy, not a dog guy. Very big difference.
I would like to make two things very clear. Number one, I'm not a cat guy. Number two, my dog, Doobie, would be rolling over in his grave.
You don't have a dog.
My dog, Doobie, would be rolling over in his grave right now, and that would be the first time he ever actually rolled over in his career. But, Doobie, I'm sorry that he said those things about you. He doesn't understand the relationship I've had with animals my entire life.
You don't have
Number
a dog.
One, I was attacked by an animal when I was a small child, a dog specifically. Therefore, strange dogs, not a big fan. Doesn't mean I don't like your dog. Gibbs, if you want to shake my hand right now and say that I'm not a dog guy, that's no problem, but that means I will never be able to watch Charlie ever again. Because I'm not a dog guy. So if you're willing on National Live Internet to shake my hand and say that I am indeed not a dog guy, I will be unable to watch your dog for you ever again. Fair deal, square deal. Spit on it. Yes or no? I would like you to correct that tweet.
I don't know how you spin this.
I would like you to correct that tweet.
How do you always
because facts
spin it?
Only. The facts only.
Facts only.
Facts only. I watch multiple dogs all the time.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
Dog guy. Don't like strange dogs because I got attacked once. That's like, oh, hey, Dean, you're not going to come in the ocean with us? That's okay, Gibbs. When I was in 4th grade, I almost drowned, so I'm not a huge fan of water. Hey, Dean, you're a loser.
No.
Hey, Dean's a pool guy.
No.
Dean's not an ocean guy.
No.
Dean sucks.
No.
That's what you would say right to his face.
No.
My hand is right here.
No. I did not say that you don't like dogs. I didn't say that you don't enjoy dogs. I didn't say that you don't enjoy taking care of dogs. I didn't say that. All I said was you're a cat guy, not a dog guy. You enjoy cats more than you like dogs. Is that true or is that not true?
It's false. I just said so.
I didn't say that you don't like dogs. I disagree to shake your hand to say that you don't like dogs. I never said you don't like dogs. I just said you're a cat guy, not a dog guy.
This is S. Gibbs not shaking my hands. Obviously, I'm a dog guy. If I've watched your animal in the past, shout out. I'm sorry that an animal attacked me when I was a young child. My bad. My bad, Gibbs, that I have that affliction. I'm sorry.
Yep.
I'll work on it in my next life when I come back. Maybe as a dog. Clown. Clown. All right, next mailbag question is the first question of the night. Gibbs, this one's from Big Slow. He wants to know, who are the must-have Team of the Year items? So let's actually take some time, review Team of the Year, because there's some big-time items going on. And I'm just going to work real quick and see if I can grab this camera, and then we will break down Team of the Year.
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, Team of the Year, there's offensive players currently available to you. Guru and the EA Sports Mutt Twitter account, follow all that for all the official details of like when stuff is released and whatnot, but we're going to take a look at some of the new items that have now become available. I know there's a hot item out there, the Ezekiel Eliiot, a lot of people are chirping about as being one of the better items.
So let's actually see here, because we have the whole list over on Mudhead. We'll specifically look at the offense. But who are the must-have Team of the Year items? So Gibbs, we'll pop that laptop down a little bit, and then we're actually going to go through and talk about some items here. Offensively, Derek Carr is the quarterback. Now, I did my predictions on YouTube yesterday, and I actually predicted Derek Carr would be the Team of the Year item. I just think that Aaron Rodgers still playing. Tom Brady's already had some items. Matt Ryan's already got some items. I mean, Carr, I do have concerns about this Carr, Gibbs, because I wanted Derek Carr because it's going to get his speed to 86.
Yep.
I said it was going to get his throw power to 94, and I said it was going to get his deep to 90.
Yep.
And I think people might have said, well, Farls said if that's where Derek Carr goes, then that's what makes him a great team of the year. My cause for concern is the price on Derek Carr. Now, we don't know where it's going to settle, but for $340K,
That's a must-have item.
no, that's very much too expensive for this specific item. You can't pay this much for Derek Carr. I love conductor Derek Carr. I love the one that costs $100K or less. I don't think you should go out and pick up this milestone or this team of the week Derek Carr yet. He's the quarterback I wanted, but we need to see where his price settles at because there's a lot of good options at QB right now. This is right on par, but I don't want you guys to think that it's just an instant go pickup without a little bit of cost.
Real quick, just compare him to the conductor Rodgers, who I think is probably the best quarterback in the game. Even the Brady with only 73 speed doesn't compare. Listen, to get the best item in the game, yeah, you're going to pay a higher price to get him. So I think this car is better than the Rodgers, especially because of the speed that he brings to the table. More agility, 89 acceleration on the car. That's pretty good. Throw power, the same. Throw accuracy short, same. Throw accuracy mid, he's one less. Throw accuracy deep, they're same. I mean, these guys are basically the same players.
Yes, they're very close.
But he's got
together.
more speed, and he's way less than the Rodgers. That's why I'm all in on the car.
He is much less than Rodgers, so I do like that. That's why I wanted the car. I just want to see.
It's gonna fall.
Just want to wait a little bit in cost.
Yeah.
See where it ends up and think about it. But I am super hyped for the car. Now, next up, there's two halfbacks, Gibbs. Over on the official Mutt Twitter, they actually dropped Ezekiel Elliott last night. So you knew it was going to be Ezekiel Elliott. And I think people were like, oh, he's the halfback. Man, I was hoping for David Johnson. Then they come out of nowhere.
Boom.
And they drop
Drop one.
David Johnson ahead of Ezekiel Elliott. Same thing, though. Big time cost on these two items. But, Gibbs, would you rather have Elliott or Johnson? Johnson is a trucking style back.
Yeah.
Elliott is a elusive style back.
Yeah, so that brings up a good point, and I had gone through on a previous Mutt review explaining why, even though Dion Lewis, the latest item from Team of the Week, and the Ty Montgomery are really great items, but when you are playing when you're an elusive back in a big man's game, in a big trucking back's game, you lose a lot of value. So, these elusive guys need to be so up and far and away better than everybody else, the trucking backs. We would need to see this Eliiot really honestly at probably 96, 97 speed for me to go, he's gonna surpass these battle ready trucking guys. Take a look at this Johnson. He's battle ready. He's got the same speed as the Eliiot.
Yeah.
His strength, let's see his strength real quick. Strength is 2 more, and I want to take a look at his trucking. Where's his trucking at? So you can see the difference there. 10 plus truck plus the battle ready on the Johnson.
Yep. So he's your guy.
He's the guy, and listen, Johnson can catch passes out of the backfield. So if you take a look at those ratings, the route running, his catching traffic, keep there.
Right here, 83.
So route 83, that's ridiculous. I mean, you're talking 83 route running. The Ty Montgomery halfback, who is a wide receiver now at halfback, has 89 route running. So you're telling me that a halfback here is just as good as
and he still has 86 elusive, which can't hurt. I love a little bit higher truck with elusiveness underneath as opposed to higher elusiveness with truck underneath. So that's just the way I like it. But I'm a big fan of this David Johnson. I think he matches up pretty nicely with that Ricky Williams.
Real nice.
If you're looking to get involved. He's obviously at the top end of the range, though going to be one of the best halfbacks for a while.
To verify, 82 route running actually at the time Montgomery.
Yeah.
So the Johnson actually matches a receiver in the backfield. So that's how good he is.
The new Dion Lewis is better than the Ty Montgomery, but that's a conversation for another day.
Yeah.
Let's dig back into Team of the Year. Keep going through these. The receivers on the list, we have Odell Beckham, Mike Evans, Jordy Nelson, Tyreek Hill, and then I believe there's also a T.Y. Hilton. So I've actually brought these up. Jordy Nelson, if you're looking for a favorable comparison, Gibbs, Ed McCaffery.
That's nice.
Look at the shapes of Ed McCaffery, Jordy Nelson, similar cost.
Clutch, that's good.
Yeah, the traits are both nice. Speed's going to be the same. Strength is going to go in favor of Jordy, but the ratings that matter, right? Both are at 95 route running. That's kind of how I drew the comparison.
That's a big time new item. Not a ton of guys have that route running, so that's nice.
And then catching traffic at 94. For Ed's a little bit better. Spec is a little bit better on Jordy. But
Jordy much better in the open field. Let's take a look. Significantly better.
Yeah,
Bulk
much more
vision,
elusive.
Elusive. Really a good open field player.
So, but I mean, pretty close, and two things you can definitely think about. Next up, we have all of the receivers that are left here. So I put up these 4 guys because I think it's pretty important to see, how they kind of stack up. I'm gonna make a case, Gibbs. Odell Beckham, less valuable than T.Y. Hilton.
Okay.
I'm gonna make the case.
Why?
You guys let me know what you think.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
Odell Beckham's at 800K. T.Y.'s at 200. Speed, Odell has one advantage. Strength, neither has any. Agility, the same. Acceleration, close.
Awareness more than T.Y.
Elusiveness, T.Y. has a small advantage. Route running, T.Y. has a 1-point advantage. And Odell Beckham has deep threat × 2. T.Y. Hilton has route running × 2. Critical. Next up, release, not a huge factor. Obviously, Odell is going to spec like crazy, but he's not a height guy. So 93 is still pretty good. And then you have catching traffic the same. So I'm going to say T.Y. Hilton is very close to the Odell in the sense of the type and then the value that you get out of him.
Here's the thing, I look at the Odell and I get it. He's his purpose, his role. I still would say, why would you not go out and get the Moss? I'd like to know what the price in terms of coins is on the Moss.
Yeah.
But my thought is the Odell probably doesn't really compete with the Moss. I would love to see that comparison at some point, because if you want the Odell, you're like, oh, he's a great spectacular catch guy. You go get the Moss because he's 6'4", and he's going to do all those things. They both have 90 catching traffic.
Yeah.
Speed-wise, are going to be there.
And then Evans, obviously a completely different type of player. You see that he has great run blocking, is big and physical. He is at 6'5".
Speed's good. 91's that's pretty good.
Pretty fast for an Evans. 83 strength is diesel.
Jumping's good. What's his route running though?
His
90.
route running is still going to get you to 90, but that's not the role you're going to use him in my opinion.
Yeah, Run
93 catching traffic is good.
Run block is tough. 71 run block.
That's pretty high.
For a receiver, that's very good.
Pretty good for a receiver. And then his release is where he gets a lot of his, which I'm not, fully in need of. But he's got 83 truck and 82 stiff arm, which is pretty solid. So those are how I look at the receivers. Now, Gibbs, there's a couple other items here that are pretty important. Greg Olsen picked up one of the tight end spots. He has a route runner in SC ×2. That gets his route running up a little bit, but I still think the Dallas Clark's the guy you need. The Dallas Clark, if you're going to go route runner, you go Dallas Clark.
Yeah, but that is a nice item with the route running.
Overall, super solid.
Overall, he's 90 in everything that you need him to be at. I think if his strength was at 80, run block 80, I think he has more value. And his speed, if it was a little higher, his speed's still kind of low for other guys you can go out and get.
And then Kyle Rudolph, one of the guys that I predicted, 6'6", 84 speed. 89 catching traffic, 92 spec at 6'6" is solid. 87 route running.
That's a nice option there. I think salary cap, he's not going to see a sniff of salary cap with those ratings and that much cap. Not a sniff.
Yeah. Now Andrew Whitworth gets the secure pass blocker, and so does Marshall Yanda. Paradis gets the eye. So does Incognito.
Incognito's got a million items.
Yeah.
He
gets pretty high at run block, but the other left guard, the legend left guard, the Bruce Matthews, is where I'd stay. I'm also concerned about the left tackle, right tackles. Some people love Conklin, but
Hope's a Conklin guy.
But the Streif gives you the +2 pass block to the whole line. How are you not going to go there?
I don't know how you don't play the Streif, and I don't know how you don't play the other gentleman on the left tackle.
Yeah, he has a +2. I think it's Joe Thomas run block or whatever.
I don't know how you don't play those guys.
Then the Yanda gets you the SP on the inside, so you're starting to be able to build a line kind of out of that. So some things to look at as options. I do have a question about secure pass blocker. Could you start that ability chemistry and then get it out of position? I don't know, but I'm not sure how valuable that is. I still need to kind of really figure out what it does. Now defensively, some of those items are, I believe in the game, if you do the solo challenges, they can pop out. I'm not certain on that though, so make sure you stay tuned. And once we can review those, we will do the same, but hopefully those team of the reviews get you started. Tucker has clutch kicker, which is different than focus kicker. It doesn't make the meter go slower, but he cannot be iced.
Not bad.
And he has 96 boot. So
That's
Tucker
the
could be
big
the
time
guy.
item. And his cap didn't go up. His cap from his other Tucker and the other big time kickers didn't go above 14. So that's clutch.
Yes. All right. Cool. Let us know if you have any specific questions about Team of the Year and where they might fit into your lineup. But some really nice items right there for your lineup. Gibbs.
Yeah.
First question in the mailbag here. It's a tweet from EA Sports Madden NFL. They said, did you miss the McCast? Here's how the live group draw ended. But people want to know, in your opinion, which is the toughest Madden Bowl group?
I think without a doubt it is Group A. I think you got Spot Me Please, the Madden Classic champ. Then you got Serious Mo, the Madden Challenge champ last year in Madden 16. You got Skimbo, the Madden Challenge Madden 16 runner-up. And then you got Los. For a lot of guys, dots on your dome, this will be a new player, new competitor to the scene for you guys that you might not recognize him from our past tournaments in the last year or so. But this is a guy that, the best way I would describe him is he was the Serious Mo before Serious Mo. Like, he wasn't there when there was all those like big time Mad Nation tournaments. Like, he wasn't around playing competitively at his highest level, like his peak performance. But he started playing, let's say Madden 10, Madden 09, that range, that time frame, and just dominated the underground scene. We're talking Players Bowl, all these events underground. He dominated. He was the most feared player. He went on and played, I think, in a Virgin Gaming tournament against K-Star one year. This was the best player in the world for about a 2 to 3 year stretch. And I'm sure if he were to see this, he'd probably say, I am the best player in the world still. But that is a very difficult group. And I also really want to pay very close attention to Group D. I think Group D isn't getting the love that it deserves. You have problem in there. I think everyone overlooks Duke. Duke is always the guy that kind of gets overlooked. He's a very solid player and is someone that you shouldn't sleep on. And then you have Hollywood, an up-and-coming emerging player. And then another gentleman, Poppy Dot. This is Evil O. This is another guy that's been around the community for a very long time. So I think you see that name, you don't go, oh, it's Young Kiv, it's Joke, it's Books. You're not recognizing the name Poppy Dot, but we can tell you that Poppy Dot is a big-time baller. He plays with Lights Out. He plays with Stiff. So he's a guy that is very well-versed in the competitive Madden community and has been for a very long time. So I actually think Group D is a big-time group. When people are saying Group D is probably the softest group out of this bunch, but Group A and Group D are going to be some tough competition.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of B. Think that there's a lot of good talent there. And then C, having some new players emerge. We've seen True Boy before, but the other competitors never seen in a live event. So really looking forward to see what they can do. Obviously, Jet Steel's been to previous events, but not in the recent times. So looking forward to watching those Madden Bowl games. Remember, those kick off next Thursday. You can catch those live over on twitch.tv/EA Madden NFL. All right. Gibbs, next question from Oregon Ducks. He wants to know, is the Kansas City Playbook still great? It's one of the ones that we recommended at the start of the season. Do you still like it? We obviously, don't have as much of it here, but people were using some of the overload. People were using the gun bunch, quads. Like, do you still find that you need the Chiefs Playbook or use it much?
Chiefs is still very good. It's still a very good book. It's just still a very unique book, one of the most unique books in the entire game. I will say that I think it lost a little bit of value when the Power Gs, the I-form, twin tight end formation, became less powerful after the patch. When the counter, the Power G, when that stopped being the meta, the Chiefs book lost a lot of value. You also saw the same thing happen in the Bengals book, right? Both those books, Vikings too, once those books lost that type of run, then they kind of lost a big part of their appeal of why you want to use them. So I still think it's good. It still has gun bunch quads. It still has a great gun bunch. It's got what else does it have? It's got the far the near close. It's got a lot of really good formations. And I still think you shouldn't count it out as being one of the top books in the game. I think people have gravitated away from it, but still a very good book.
Nice. Yeah, definitely think you can still get the job done, especially if you're playing on lower ranks where people might not know how to stop the counters quite as easily, or they might not be as aggressive. Maybe it's not the meta anymore, but it's worth looking into. Let's take a look here at the next question in the mailbag. This time it's coming in from Lane. Herbie wants to know, Gibbs, can dime normal be an every down defense?
In Madden 10, it could, but let's find out here. Madden 17. What I worry a little bit about it is that you have very few defenders in the middle of the field. Now, you can. A lot of people will create a similar like dime look is what they're looking for when you're playing, from nickel or you're in a dollar style defense. But my concern with it is how do you stop the run? I think you can get pretty good edge support, but I think you can kind of get gashed in the interior. So you need to monitor that. And the one thing that this defense would struggle in is a quick way to get your defenders in the interior, right? So when you look at like a dollar or you look at a nickel normal, by default those defenses would look like this. Like here's a nickel normal, right? If you have nickel normal, you have two linebackers in the middle, that's going to give you good run defense in the middle of the field. And with a linebacker shift to the right, you can get this linebacker to quickly go over here and give you a dime look. So there's a little more versatility with the nickel. I think dime can be effective. I have yet to see someone fully run a dime normal scheme this year. Dime has notoriously been one of the best formations to send pressure in the history of Madden. And that's because of your DBs on the outside and the slots.
And you got four down linemen. Is there a way you would go? I mean, when you have dollar available to you, are you saying you have dollar, why would you go dime?
When you have nickel normal, I would say why would you go dime? Because you can still get the same look, same results, but just do it from nickel and then have the versatility to keep defenders in the box. I think that's its one weakness. I think that Madden 17 is can be a very run-oriented game in situations, right? So you need to be able to stop the run, and I think you just lose some flexibility. Like protect the interior of the field, you're gonna have to manually drag guys in. That's a bad. For the long haul of a game, long haul of playing, the online ladder, like that's a bad proposition for your defense, in my opinion.
All right, so stick with other formations at this stage and see what you guys think. Good question there from Lane. The next one, Gibbs, is from Sports2562. He runs the Cardinals Playbook. He wants to know, do you have any plays to beat cross man in the Cardinals Playbook? Now, we don't have that on offense right now, but is there anything you could think of you could go to beat some of the cross-man style defenses?
I'll tell you one of a really good play that beats a lot of defenses. Go to spread for me real quick. Just go to that. Let's see if it has it. Go there. You almost had it. The PA. We're looking for PA deep outs.
Yes.
It's not comebacks. But PA deep outs is going to give just about a lot of defenses a lot of trouble. So actually go hit B.
Yep.
And go one over. Yeah, go there. Let's see if we got it here. We might not. It's not looking good. We got one more shot. They got a gun trips.
No trips here.
No trips here?
No, doubles on.
Just go to that gun spread.
Okay.
And we'll use the PA comebacks.
Play, maybe?
No, PA comebacks.
Okay. PA comebacks.
First page.
There.
So this is the cross man, they said, correct? All right. So the base idea when you run the PA deep outs, you would have two 10-yard outs on the outside that are stock, so just hot route them to the outs and smart route them. So Brian and Williams on the outside would be on the 10-yard deep outs. They're probably actually a little longer in that play. It's probably about 15 yards. Then the move here would be to drag A, and then you take Eliiot and you put him on a quick out. So what ends up happening really difficult is the vertical, even with the cross man, it really stretches the defense downfield. So you snap the ball. You want to try and, like, your goal is to try and get the post without them using the post.
Yep.
And then like he gets there, but like sometimes you can you'll still win that matchup.
Right.
And then when they have to start like bringing their user defender to slow that down, you can hit the drag underneath. You can hit the halfback because the halfback. There's no slot defenders because they're cross manned, right? So when you start having the option to hit the halfback out of the backfield, because I have to now go bail here, now you can dump it off there for a quick read, right? Now when I have to protect against the halfback, so we'll go here. I got to protect against the halfback. That's going to open up and leave the out wide open on the same side. So put Williams on an out, smart route him. And remember, in the play PA deep outs, he's actually going to be about a 15 yards down.
Yeah.
So now you come down here, you could leave that open to the sideline. It's like old school Madden 11, 12 with the outs. PA deep outs is one of the better stock plays in the game for just be an annoyance to everything. And then match that with like a quick halfback, quick base or inside zone, and you got yourself a tough little passing play from the gun spread.
Nice. I like it. Yeah, make sure to check out that Cardinals book. Has a little bit of everything. You mentioned earlier the gun bunch is a little bit different, but they do have that gun split close with the fullback inside, and overall, one of the more popular playbooks in the game is the Cardinals, somewhere in the top 10 or so.
One thing real quick, too, that I see a lot of people doing, you don't have trips, but just motion Butler over to the left.
Yeah,
so,
this is the way people seem to beat cross-man.
So,
just...
I've been seeing this. Now, put Bryant on a vertical, put Butler on a vertical, and then Beasley put him on an out. So say like even if I wasn't in cross man, like I've been seeing like that route combination, attack, cover two, like soft squats and stuff.
Yeah.
So let me just do like let's just say this guy's blitzing off the edge, right? And like this is the setup. So I've seen this. So the vertical will pull the soft squat, and then the quick out will kind of get underneath everything. So snapping the ball, he blitzes, and like you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been seeing that more and more consistently as like people are going to that quick speed out to attack these soft squats. So like whether that is like, okay, I'm in the defense here, you could put Williams on a fade and then put Butler on a quick out, and then get rid of the play action so you can throw it quick. Like I'm seeing this as the read, like snap and get the ball out to him quick. And it's really a pain.
Bench is super annoying because they have to call hard flats.
Right, because you feel confident out there, but it's the quick read that like kind of throws you off. You're like, wait, I didn't think that read was available.
Yeah.
But I'm saying for everybody at home, I'm seeing this more and more like organically in the games I'm playing. Like I'm noticing that like that's where I'm getting beat by people now. Like people throw that. And then then they cover it, they throw the vertical behind it. I don't know if you saw, like I was in soft squat there, like check this out, like this is a valuable tip here, right? So I'm in soft squats, I'm not changing this. So put the vertical to Williams, get rid of the play action, block Eliiot, and then put Butler on an out.
Try and hit Williams.
Try and hit B when he gets by, because you're going to see the soft squat jumps down. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you're going to need inside release. And I think that's why, like from the trips, like when you motion Butler to the left, Farls, so just do it one more time. Sorry guys, I think it's important to go over. So when you did this and you fade Butler now, and then fade Bryant and put Beasley on out, that the Butler route's going to keep the safety from going to Bryant, I believe. So what ends up happening is now you can throw Bryant open. It might work better on the opposite side, but
probably more to the open side.
But I'm just showing that like I would say look out for all this, and then I would say add it to your game plan if you can.
Yeah.
Right.
And I believe Zan has a little bit of a further in depth on the actual concept pattern on his channel, Forward Progress Madden. I saw him do something a little bit similar. He kind of shows you the difference between the soft squat and the cloud flat. One presses, one does not. How the in works and how you can hit the sideline. So make sure to look into that.
Yeah, and Zan
could help you.
And Zan will stream notoriously throughout the week, so you'll be able to go into his chat. And I would say go ask him about like the mechanics and specifics of that from like a route concept and like strategy point of view, and he'll more than happy break it down for you. He'll share you the video too. So it's just a great way to start attacking some of these defenses we're seeing.
All right. Shout out to Merck in the chat. He played Frog last night on the stream with our 49ers offense from earlier TWIM with all the motion stuff.
Nice.
Nice. Good times. All right. Next mailbag question. Quick Trigger wants to know, Gibbs, what's the best split close and gun bunch combination that has like PA post, Z spot, corner strike? Obviously, Colts, Browns, they don't have PA post. Mm-hmm. Is there a combo that you like?
You're talking best playbook in the game for that, right?
Yeah.
That would be the closest we're going to get to that is going to be the Steelers. The Steelers though doesn't have corner strike. So that's your bugaboo, right? So it's got Z spot, it's got the split close with the inside run. So the problem is it doesn't have corner strike. So then you could go to the Broncos, but the Broncos doesn't have a split close. So you know it also doesn't have PA post. So there's a lot. You got to pick and choose. Not every book has everything.
Yeah.
Steelers is a book that is pretty good. I think you're going to find.
What does Patriots have? They don't have
they don't have
inside,
that. They don't have the inside. So that if you don't have the inside, split close really loses a lot of its power. I would say that not every book is going to be balanced, but like the Pittsburgh book is one of the most balanced book in the game in terms of passing sets. But I think there's going to be a lot left like to be desired in terms of a running scheme from Pittsburgh.
Do you judge every book by its cover?
No.
Solid move. Good answer. Next mailbag question from Junecab wants to know, Gibbs, how does strafing work? So how do you find strafing works? Is there a setting? Do you turn it on? Do you turn it off? There's auto strafe.
Sure.
Do you hold down left trigger a lot? I got 6'4" Cam Chancellor, got caught on a high point by a 6'5" defender when he was strafing underneath, and then some guys like, well, obviously don't strafe. I'm like, dude, you have to strafe. In the red zone? Come on.
Right.
What do you think?
So I think strafing in years past was more important, and I think you can probably get away for the most part not using strafe as a main tactic, I think, in the game, right?
So L trigger, right?
Left trigger, and you hold down left trigger on Xbox One and L2 on PlayStation 4. That's going to, what literally going to do is it's going to make your defender, it's going to prevent them from like turning their hips and like run up field or run diagonal or run. It makes them always like in a back pedal, like a sidestep, like shuffle.
Like they're playing basketball defense.
Like they're playing basketball. Like if I backed up here, they're always going to be in that shuffle. Whereas if I just turned with the left stick to go, they would then run. Like right now in the middle, like practice mode, they're always going to strafe. But like, look, I'm turning and running, but then when I hit strafe, they turn around, they turn their hips. When you strafe, you make your defenders square their hips with the line of scrimmage. I would say that's probably the best way to describe what is strafing from a actual like tactical standpoint, what's happening to the player on the field. When you hit that left trigger, you're going to make your defender turn their hips to the line of scrimmage. Why is this good? It's good because you're going to be able to like attack a animation like a player quickly. Whereas if like, for example, if I'm strafing here and a slant comes right at me, I'm able to like step up into it pretty quickly, right? But if I am just in like an all-out sprint, you almost like snap the ball, like it's harder to get there because you have to like loop and then get back down and then you're not going to animate as much. So I think in a very small window, strafing is very beneficial. In a very small window, you have to anticipate really well. Your player's not going to be at top speed. I'm actually going to suggest that you lay off of right trigger a ton, because laying off of right trigger gives you the flexibility to kind of like do these like little baby circles with your player. Like you're gonna see a lot of the best players in the world at the Madden Bowl next week. They're gonna stay underneath like passing windows, like right here, and they do a lot of this. They do like this. They spin their guy and like they kind of stay underneath. They're not using right trigger and they stay underneath and they float and they look to get into passing lanes where they can pick off, and they only use the sprint button to get back into deep coverage, like underneath, and then bail underneath to the post. So I don't find the left trigger strafing is as important as it once was, because it's harder to get in and out of the strafe and to get back up to top speed than it is if you just remain like no turbo, no left trigger.
Yeah, you cover a lot more ground if you're not strafing. That said, if you feel like somebody's running a bunch of routes across the middle and you can strafe and get in position, the reason I don't use hot hands guys or want to pay extra for a hot hands guy is because when I strafe and I'm underneath the play and I get this catch animation because I'm strafed, you're going to catch it, I feel like, most of the time. I don't drop a lot of picks doing that, and so that is why I strafe more than other people. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't always work, but when I'm running full speed, like Gibbs was just showing, like it is really hard to get animations for me because I wait longer to hold ball hawk. I think some people hold and can get in better position, but I'm very, very active, don't always get the catch. I feel like when I'm strafing, I do get better catches, so something to think about. We'll give you another A shot here. Let's see. So you're just getting active.
Oh, look at that good D.
Boom. Hollywood is indeed going to Orlando. Made it. Pretty impressive run that he is on right now. Next mailbag question before we get into the best run play is, what does ball carrier vision do? So Gibbs, what exactly does ball carrier vision do? Golden Glover's friend told him that ball carrier vision makes your ball carrier juke faster. Mm-hmm. I would like to say that is not indeed true.
Sure.
So what do you know that ball carrier vision does?
So what I know that ball carrier vision is going to help you do, the higher your ball, so this, first of all, ball carrier vision, we once believed that it was a rating that you'd throw out the window because you'd go, oh, it's a computer-controlled rating. There's a lot of ratings that over the course of time we've always said throw them out because it's computer-controlled.
Like throw accuracy for a quarterback, not short, medium, deep, but just regular generic throw accuracy is for simulation only. So you want to look at short, middle, deep, not just regular throw accuracy. Same thing. You want to look at run block, pass block, not like run block footwork.
Run block footwork and pass block footwork is for simulation. When you simulate a game, that's what it takes into account. Also, like things like awareness. We used to say, throw it out the window. This was more of a legacy thing in Madden, right? Oh, awareness. I'm the awareness of my quarterback. I'm the awareness of my user defender. But come to find out, awareness kind of ties into a lot of those different calculations that we've seen Clint talk about on launch streams, things like that. And what you then find out about ball carrier vision, once thought this was a rating, oh, throw it out because it's just a computer-controlled rating. Well, it actually comes to find out that it actually helps and aids you when it comes to run blocking. So like when you're running the ball with Ezekiel Eliiot here or McFadden, if they have a high ball carrier vision, you're going to get potentially better blocking from your linemen because they're going to hold their blocks longer for you. So now that adds more ball carrier vision benefit to what you're getting there. So these are all things that are really crucial to have to help you become a better runner.
Like, doesn't help you steer manually. Like, if I'm McFadden, I go like this.
No, you're still the same.
That doesn't factor in his ball carrier vision in any way. But it does indeed help if you are not to touch the left stick. McFadden is going to make certain cuts. Like, he tried to find that left gap. Maybe if he had a higher rating, I would compare it to what on defense you call pursuit. So pursuit, you would say on defense.
That's a good point.
But on offense, it's kind of like the opposite of that. It's ball carrier vision.
It's like, where do they go to the cut? Like, how are they going to cut? And then will your line hold it better for you?
Yes. So he'll know whether. Like, so that was a good example of good ball carrier vision by Run DMC right there. Fullback inside from the Steelers playbook is what you just saw right there, I believe.
So there's a question in the chat about catch versus catch and traffic, spectacular catch. So click on, I'm not 100% sure, but like catch versus catch and traffic is like catch is like literally no one's around your receiver. I believe there's like a box or something that would say like I say like a virtual box. There's no one within X number of space, right? Then that's like when catch comes into play. So I think probably a lot of times like drags will come into play on that versus like catch and traffic is literally like when there are defenders in that smaller area, that's when catch and traffic will come into play.
Yes, indeed.
And spectacular catch will hook you up with those crazy animations. Like when you get the Moss animation, that's spectacular.
The one-handed, the Dion, the McCaffery that we've been seeing. Those
literally animate like a boss.
Are the ones. Gibbs, another mailbag question here from Pac-Man wants to know, is Bluff Blitz a worthy adjustment on defense?
Yeah, pretty good. It's really good. I think you should always mess around with the tools that the game gives you.
How do you use it? I know people in the past used it to get their defenders, they would say, hey, if I put this guy here and I bluff blitz him, the lineman will think that he's blitzing.
Right.
The game has evolved. The lineman gets less confused now with bluff blitz, and they've taken good steps to make sure it's being used appropriately. But do you ever bluff blitz, and what situations do you find it might work?
Sure, I don't bluff blitz currently, but I know that last year was a very popular tactic. So let's take a look. You can see this defender right here, Harrison. Everyone take a look at him. See how he's blitzing, but then like behind him, it tails off into a hook zone. So at first he's gonna take a couple steps as if he's blitzing, then he'll drop into coverage. So when we first saw that like in the community, it was like, oh man, this is gonna be fantastic. Now I think it's very good. It's not. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody in the chat, but I don't believe it's built into any stock play. Right. So you're never gonna find it in a stock play. You have to make the adjustment yourself. Where I have seen Bluff Blitz become really effective was really last year, Madden 16. This is where I saw it the most effective. For extra run support, what you'd see the best players in the world do is they'd put their deep safeties in Bluff Blitz. So then that way, then they'd move them up a little bit, a tad. And then that way, if it was a run, inside zones were so effective last year, you'd run the ball. Now they're already blitzing, they're already attacking, and then by the time they realize it's a run, they still just keep shooting down. See how they're like in better support? And it still kind of holds true for Madden 17. So if you take a look, let's take a look. We'll go into replay here quick.
How do you bluff blitz?
You click on the player, A. So A on Xbox One, X on PlayStation 4, and then the right stick to the right. that will then make the player bluff blitz.
And that you can do it from any assignment?
Any assignment.
So somebody in the mailbag said, hey, I think I have something.
Hold on, don't snap it. So look at I spied Harrison, bluff blitz, he makes him blitz. So not every zone, not everything can be bluff blitzed. Flat zone can't be bluff blitzed. Buzz zone, not there. Like it could also be different, like depending where you have them. Like bluff blitz, they make them blitz, right? I think it's just the hook.
One thing I want to explore is people are always wondering, how do I stop drags, crossing routes, slants? Give me man coverage and then bluff blitz. This was a tip in the mailbag. They wanted to know if it worked.
Say that again.
So give me man coverage.
Man coverage.
And then bluff blitz both the players on Witten and Beasley.
Okay, yeah, okay. That's kind of a.
And he was thinking, yeah, this could help stop slants or drags or crossers or some type, because they bust in at the snap.
Hold on, let me see that. Do that again. I never thought of that. Like, let's just run them as drags as is. Let's go to replay. Let's just see. I don't know if they did anything significant there.
They did. They shot in.
They're in, so they're trailing in.
I mean, the left slot shot in.
Yeah. Okay, let's now just run the drags again this time. Go. Get Eliiot out of there. Yeah, go. They pressed. Yeah. Put both guys on a slant this time. Wow, flying in the real thing, boys. Go ahead.
Mailbag.
Woo, doggy.
A still pressed though, but Y did not. Y was in good position.
Let's just back him up.
And let me dig into the mailbag and just give that guy a shout out who told us to try that.
Are you absolutely jonesing me? Who was that from?
That was from...
Fly it in. Give this man props.
So one guy asked, is the bluff blitz feature of any real use? That was the question, but then I was looking through the mailbag and...
Can you Apple F it? And type in like bluff?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then... We got over 1,500 questions.
A lot of questions. I think I've found a new way to stop drags and slants while in man coverage, bluff blitz the wide receiver. You think it's running the drag and slant. I want to share this with the Madden community. Rashad Brown.
Shout out to Rashad.
Rashad 101.
Rashad 101. Let's pay some homage to Rashad 101.
That's Mr. Savage 32 in the chat.
Mr. Savage is here?
Yeah.
That's me, Rashad. Oh, that's okay.
Let's go.
Let's go. Guys, let's pay some homage to Mr. Savage, because this could be a fire tip that could really change things. Slant Beasley and Witten again. Witten toasted Shazier, but maybe it's a ratings thing.
Well, he got...
Dang!
That's pretty good.
Okay, before we continue, ready? You got to let me see your play.
Okay. Well, you want me to...
Just leave your guys... No, leave Eliiot.
4 verticals.
Reset your play, yeah. I want to see... You know what I want to see. You know what I want to see. This is James Harrison. I'm going to leave him right in the middle of the field. I'm going to bluff blitz him on Harrison. I'm going to drop the mic if he defends
on Zeke?
On Zeke.
No, he didn't know what to do. But that's okay.
Ah, man. What if he's on this side? Hold on. What if he's on this side? Do it again. Run him again. 4 verts. 4 verts.
You want this?
Yeah. Come on. If Harrison's better there, I'm gonna try that with Shazier.
Okay.
He hung with him on the cut. He got burnt on the stem.
Miller Lite, to stop bench like that, you need to use a Mabel coverage or go hard flats with a curl flat behind it. It's a tough little scheme because I get it. Once you go hard flat, they go to the corner. Once you don't call hard flat, they just throw the short route.
We can't get it. It's tough. We can't get it other than Harrison because it defaults.
Yeah. You could sub it out.
Just go ahead. Look at Quaz watch. He hangs with him like.
My other question is this: how badly will he get beat on a? So if you leave the streaks and you play man and then you bluff blitz, how bad does he? Obviously, if you guess wrong, what if you guess wrong?
Let's try.
Right.
He got toasted, but Shazier didn't. Yeah.
Kind of dangerous.
What about like Z spot?
We'll figure it out.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll have to look at it another time. But shout out to Mr. Savage for a pro tip. Everyone has trouble stopping the crossers, the slants. That's a new tactic that will help you really slow down some of those routes. Maybe makes your crossmans better. Hey, good stuff.
Hey, that gets me fired up.
Kapow. next mailbag question. Let's see if we have another or if we're going to jump into our scheme of the week. So, Gibbs, we've been giving away a scheme each week. We talked about the live finals. You gave us your toughest group. We talked about the Madden Club Series, which people have signed up for. Everyone's like, wait, we didn't talk about the Club Series. Just kidding, exclamation point club. We did. We put it in the chat, and people signed up and rejoiced because they played salary cap ranked.
You should go play it literally because it's going to count if you're trying to climb the ladder. Like,
yeah.
You know.
The D Riches, we'll post this again, but basically if you want to stop some slants and any routes going to the inside and you have a guy manned up, you can bluff blitz them, which is A, and then right on the right stick, and they will potentially defend it better. So Beasley's guy is
might defend these dragon routes,
watch
bro.
him jump in the middle and get much better position than normal.
I would love to see how it works on a dragon route on the outside too. I can't wait to try that.
Shout out to Mr. Savage.
Can't wait to try that. Shout out to Savage. You're savage.
Team of the Year we went over, Bluff Blitz we went over, Strafing we went over, Dime we went over, but now it is indeed time, Gibbs, for the Singleback Jumbo scheme of the week. Potentially the best running formation and set of plays in the game. Now, Gibbs, one problem with the Singleback Jumbo Heavy.
Yeah.
You can't find it anywhere.
You can't find it anywhere.
It's like Tickle Me Elmo. You can't locate it. What playbook is the Singleback Jumbo Heavy in?
Run Balanced.
So not a team playbook. Run Balanced only. So this is not a Draft Champions tip. This is a salary cap tip or a MUT tip.
Yes.
All right. Now, if you had to pick 5 great things about the Jumbo Heavy, why did it emerge in Madden Bowl as some of the most popular plays in that set? It kind of surprised some people last weekend.
Number 1, you're always going to have crisp timing on your reads. We'll get into that when we break the formation down.
Yep.
Number 2, the wide receiver wing package.
So use the right stick. You head on over. Keep going. Keep going. You can put in a backup quarterback. You can put in heavy, or you can use wide receiver wing. And what that does is you can see where 83 is on the outside and 88. That's going to be Williams and Des Bryant. It replaces, the tight ends and adds some more star power. Makes it a 2 receiver, 2 tight end, 1 halfback set.
Number 3, you have the ability to run the ball at will, at all points of the field at any time. And you're able to quickly flip your play because it's a balanced formation. So if you were to call stretch, you come out on that play, you can flip it quickly, and there's no tell that you're flipping it.
That's a very nice thing about this playbook.
Typically, you have to pack, your quarterback has to tap his butt, to flip the run to the opposite side, and then that's a tell for your opponent that now you're running the left side. You can quickly just X on Xbox One, square on PlayStation 4, right trigger, flip the play, and they'll never know. So that's number 3. Number 4, audible down the goal line.
Yep.
Which is fantastic.
You can
come out and sneak.
Come out and sneak.
It's fantastic.
You could audible out of goal line. You can audible to goal line. There's some options there. It's pretty nice.
It's fantastic. And then number 5, what I like, that probably a big reason of the success of this formation is it has a lot of great unique routes packaged into a set that you would never believe.
Yeah, the tight end corners play corner out the Z-spot post, simple drag across the middle. You've got some play action with the post, so you can motion some guys to the outside and get some releases. Now, Gibbs, I know people are looking for a scheme from this, right? But we're not going to show you exactly what the competitors did last week, and that's not really our spot to do. That's your job to watch their game plans. And you'll figure out pretty quickly the 3 best plays, which we will show you a piece of. The number 1 thing we need to show people is how you defend the Singleback Jumbo Heavy. Because this is going to be everywhere. So would you go with the defense like the 4-4? Would you go with the 3-3-5 wide? How would you potentially slow down these 3 plays, right? People are going to mostly run, say, they're either going to come out in the stretch or come out in the waggle.
Yep.
Those are the 2 best options to come out in. So if they come out in the stretch and you wanted to defend the 3-headed rushing attack, how would you do it?
So the first thing that I would try to do and get in the lab is I would try and shove as many defenders in the box in the middle of the field as I could, and I would 1,000% use a baseline. And the reason I want to use a baseline is because if I were to literally get everybody inside like this, sure, I'm going to do a great job protecting the middle of the field, but then I'm also have an opportunity to really give you the edge. Like, you could get to the edge and, like, I'm in trouble. So, like, that's where this formation can get on you. So while I'm in the bear under right now, I don't know if that's a great defense to be in. What I would probably recommend more is a variety of cover 2 man or a variety of like a cover 2 zone. So in this instance, let me see what I have.
Run balanced offensive playbook, only one in the game with Jumbo Heavy.
So here's what I do. I would say nickel 3-3-5 wide.
Yeah.
I haven't labbed with a specific set yet, but this would be a very safe starting point, very balanced set. You know, you got cover 2 man, you know, you got cover 2 zone, you got a lot of defenders in the middle of the field.
Yeah,
so
let me see your run fits here and kind of see where we're at.
So this is what I would do. First is I would try cover 2, and the reason for it is you got cover 2 really effective in this year's game, but your outside corners will be in run fits, and then they're out wide. And they're, at the snap of the ball against runs, they're not going to drift. They're going to stay wide and like see how it prevents that running lane and keep broke a tackle. But that's the whole point. Is like those guys on the outside when cover 2, they're always going to shoot in. In most cases, they're going to get in up the edge clean. You can see again. That's why cover 2 is a very valuable defense against this.
And that can help shut down the stretch, right? And force your guys back into the middle. You want a guy like a Jalen Ramsey out wide who's very inexpensive. You want a Mel Blount potentially. Guys, maybe you drop a free safety down if you have to, who's going to tackle better for you.
So take a look at this. Don't snap it yet. But now if I say I don't base a line and get my outside corners out there, now you run the risk potentially of then because they're close to line of scrimmage, they get picked up, and then like you don't get that clean lane. You still got the stop there, but you don't get the clean lane. Let's shout out to Dibs in the chat who said, hey, why don't you try playing cover 3, base line on the outside? What if you go bluff blitz on the outside with your defenders? Is that going to give them better run support? So he snapped the ball, you know, let's see. No, hey, I didn't get where I needed to be.
Actually caused them to get blocked.
Actually caused them to get blocked more, right? That might be because there's one less resource over there. But, you know, the idea now would be some type of variety cover 2. You want a lot of defenders on the interior because your opponent can run the ball pretty effectively.
You don't want to give them the stretch. You want them to give up on the stretch and then go to the halfback dive, would you say? Or do you...
No, I want to give them the stretch. Because I feel like the run I can take away the best from this formation is the stretch by playing at cover 2, keeping my guys out wide. The run that's going to give you fits is the dive flipped left and right, like because you could still cut that run to the left, like run the dive left, and you could still kind of cut it left, like right there. I'm going to shoot here, and then that's where this run and from this formation become a real problem.
Yeah.
But you actually with the line pinched, crash down, cover 2 out wide, and you run a dive.
Why is only the guy on the right in force? Why is the guy on the left not in force? There he is. Okay, because you got to do
if you run left,
run left, run fit, run right, run fit. Gotcha.
So if you ran the dive, that's fine. But you see, for the most part, the cover 2 is going to help you keep it locked. We're not talking now getting into passing plays because then, like, okay, cover 2 might not be the best.
Let's see. So this is the one passing play that they have, right? They have the waggle, which will beat man for you.
Great play.
But this is the play. So maybe they throw either a quick in to Bryant or a drag. Now, you mentioned the timing.
Yep.
You mentioned the timing, right? Everyone's in tight, so you know where you stand.
Well, here's the thing. If you go to man-to-man coverage, right? You man a line, you press. Oh, I'm going to get pressed on everybody. No, they're all going to get free releases. So I think that's like a big strength. I think that's one of the highest levels of Madden, the highest levels of competition, like what is a big draw to a lot of these guys out there. Like cover 2 man isn't really a huge like meta right now for people, but like you still get the perfect timing, and like timing is everything when it comes to Madden. Like when you know when your guy's going to be open, you can throw it to him, right?
So the Run Balanced Playbook, I don't believe it's super expensive right now, but my guess is it will continue to rise in popularity because people will want to run the ball. They could go to this scheme. This is going to be a solo challenge scheme in a second, right? As they won't be able to make maybe as good of adjustments as defenders might make.
Cover 4 might be good too.
This is your play action, so you'll notice it's the counter. So maybe you got to mix that in. You have a short route releasing, and then you have the corner route on the waggle. You could obviously call off the play action. Maybe you drag Witten going this way, and then you could look for either Dez or the route coming open across the middle as one of your options. Now the last piece here is the tight end corners play. So You got to balance the run D against the pass D.
You can make bench out of it.
Yep, you can make your own bench. That's what's pretty nice.
So
right?
tight end corner, put Williams and Bryant on outs.
Outs.
And now you got your own bench, which is tough.
Yep.
You can streak Williams and Bryant, and you can make the old school Madden bench where they run the verticals and try to hit the corner. You can on this play, like I would streak, go to the corners.
Yep.
Streak 89 or fade them. Let me see what else you got here, and let me see other plays on the right, and drag Bryant, or put him on an in or something. Put him on an in, and now motion Williams out left, and like let him get out there. He's gonna get out there pretty quick. Snap it. Now you get a Z spot route on the left. Drag. He's gonna run into tender spot of the field.
Yeah.
Cash. So like, there's so much you can do with this formation, and then don't forget you can run that tight end corners, and then now you can flip it quick and then do it oppo, right? So it's
Here's
tough.
what I'll note about this formation. We gave you some ideas how to stop it. That 3-3-5 wide, making sure those force defenders are out wide to stop the stretch. There's going to be a lot of imposters in this set. Now, there are some guys that did this formation great justice. They ran the ball extremely well.
Pony
Montana.
Jay.
Jay himself, right? But there's going to be people that saw that or watched the first 8 seconds of this video like, I'm going to go tear it up in this. Like, I did a gameplay in this
I might run
this thing.
I might run it.
And I was horrendous. I was terrible. I was like, oh man, this thing has all these routes. The way when you're under center, the line rush gets in is faster.
You get it. He gets to you.
Like, yeah.
Better be poised in the pocket.
And for some reason, Ricky Williams was one-on-one with the CB 3 times and could not blast him. So you're going to play people that are in this. You're going to go, oh man, I'm playing another guy in this. They might not be good. So don't feel like you got to stop the run against those people because they're not going to have all the passing plays down. They might know how to run bench. They might know a couple simple things, but they're not. I doubt they're going to have this like tight end corner, like deep downfield touchdown read if you take the safety away one time. Like they're not going to, like light you up. So just I wouldn't like fear that more than anything.
One thing to note is that Kiv and both Kiv and Duke, I saw them play. They both ran goal line.
Yeah.
Against this, so that's interesting.
Yeah, that 5-3-3 goal line, the Icon 3D defense we had showed earlier in the season.
So what I would recommend for anybody looking to learn more about that, I would say, hey, go and check out the gameplay from that, Pony streams or Jay stream, and see when they played Kiv or Duke, and then I would go just kind of see because they did the goal line did a really good job at locking this down.
Yeah.
So
look out for those plays.
And
the stretch,
the tight end shake,
the dive. Quick. You have the tight end shake.
Route to Witten.
Yeah.
Let him get on that little jig. High point it to him. Tough.
Nice little conversion, short yardage, red zone.
Remember, call it the same play, flip it.
Yeah. So
now
won't be able
it's just a paint. It's a paint.
Then they'll have to use it the other side.
Now go to Escobar.
Yeah. You could also maybe motion Williams across.
Oh wait. Do this for me.
Yeah.
Motion Williams out. No way.
You're thinking like corner strike.
I'm thinking like corner strike. I just saw this in my head. Go. You gotta probably let him set, but why not?
Right.
I came
so
to the party.
A good amount of reads. You gotta add it to the game yourself, but we just wanted to show you this. So you don't freak out if you face it. That's kind of the point of TWIM, and of course, adding a unique formation to your potential arsenal just to make Madden fun. As the Super Bowl rocks out, and you get yourself a mobile quarterback, a powerful halfback. You get Jason Peters. You get
there's a lot of
Donald
fun
Penn.
you can run with this, right?
You get a Deion Sanders to just streak. Like, there's a lot of stuff you can do. Yeah.
Can I run this in the game of the week?
Yes.
Like exclusively?
But you have to use offensive team of the year items.
I don't have those guys.
They'll be in your lineup.
You have them?
Maybe, maybe not.
All right.
Am I a cat guy?
Maybe, maybe not. I said you're a cat guy, not a dog guy.
World's biggest propaganda machine just spun on its head at the start of the show.
Are you kidding me?
Spun on its head.
You said I can't ride a bike.
Spun on its head.
You say I make yogurt, and then you consistently...
And you had to actually prove...
And you consistently say that I get attacked by bears.
And you had to actually prove... I don't say that. The chat says
no,
because you
no.
disagree.
You started the rumor that I get to eat. Listen, the things you say about me, what I said about you isn't even facetious. I don't know why I use that word, but Like, it's literally true. You said that.
You're going to say that again. And I'm going to stick my hand out one more time, S. Gibs. And if you can say I'm a cat guy over a dog guy, then I do not ever have to watch your dog, Charlie, again.
I didn't say you're a cat guy over a dog guy. I said you're a cat guy, not a dog guy. There's a big difference. Big difference.
I think you're mistaken.
Nope. Are you indoor cat guy or outdoor cat guy? Which one of the cat guys?
It's not even a thing. I only know one cat guy.
Who?
The Goo. That's the only cat guy I know.
The Goo is a cat guy. Yeah, Goo. That's also confirmed. Goo is a cat guy. Do you have Run Balanced Playbook?
Yeah.
Can we get into this mess?
Yeah. Let's see if we're locked in here.
Ace close? Oh, yeah.
The ace close kind of reminds me of that.
Ace close
like a little bit. It doesn't quite have the routes, but...
It doesn't have the dive. It doesn't have the dive. That's the problem. It's got the wham. Oh, my goodness.
I put everybody in. We're in Run Balanced.
Yeah.
I have a 0-2 record with it, but that's okay. I blocked an extra point for the bread. Offensively, here are the Team of the Year items. Defensively, we don't have any Team of the Year items. But I have T.Y. Hilton in the slot, Evans at the 4.
Can I sub in Moss and stuff or no?
No. So your 1 and your 2 are who? Who do you want to go in? Jordy and Odell?
I think you can still sub guys in.
Okay. And then you have Olsen and Rudolph. And then I put...
come on, man.
Use Team of the Year. How about you use Team of the Year?
All right, fine.
For the people?
Sure.
For the I'm just a Madden guy.
Sure.
I don't care.
You're just a Madden guy.
Whatever.
That's your narrative?
Doesn't matter.
Are you sure you really have Run Balance as your playbook?
Yeah. Set it and forget it.
All right. Can I get the controller? Can we switch seats?
You want to switch seats?
I want to be closer.
You want to sit in the big boy chair?
Yeah, I do. I want to sit in the chair that you got to make me wear the puppies uniforms.
Do people not like the puppies uniforms?
Are we switching mics?
Nah, same mics. All right. Should I do anything? Just call the game.
You just call the game, bro.
I just call the game, read the chat, talk with my Mac guy.
You don't get to have the desk when...
That's
not how it works.
Yeah, it's how it works. I gotta handle the mouse.
Oh my god!
I gotta handle the mouse. Dude, you realize your face is off the camera for 90% of TWIM. You're like, you look like Harvey Dent.
Let me show you.
You look like Harvey Dent.
Let me show you what you do. Let me show you what you do. Get away from there. This is literally how you sit.
No.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
False. Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. You sit like this.
I'm very uncomfortable right now.
I know, because I have to go, and you're trying to hold your spot. My knees always.
Why do you never bring a desk to TWIM?
My knees.
Why do you never bring a desk?
Because who carries a desk around, man? Stop.
You're playing Rage Potato.
Who's that?
Who knows?
Get this out
You're
here.
You're blocking everything. No. That's got to stay.
Your setup is terrible.
You're welcome.
It's horrendous. This is horrendous. Gosh.
You literally look like Henry Dent.
Who's Henry Dent, Farls? What does that mean? Why are you so mean to me?
Me?
Yeah. Couldn't be meaner.
Are you on offense?
Yeah, no, I'm on defense.
Are you gonna get a big hit?
Yup.
Yeah.
Yup. Bring a desk to TWIM. What is this?
That's Gears of War.
Why do you...
That's awesome. That's you know where your grenades are.
You are a psychopath. Who plays Madden with that? Oh my god. You're pathetic.
This week in Madden, show 220, S. Gibs right now, playing a game with the Run Balanced Offensive Playbook. You use it to pound the rock. That Singleback Jumbo, only one in the game with it. He's going to mix up some routes. Defensively, he's taking on the Rage Potato here. He's in the nickel formation, Raiders offense, and his opponent had a dot but couldn't throw it, and his guy is able to get out of there. Shout out to Loganator for the follow over here on twitch.tv/Madden Tips. All Team of the Year offense right now for Gibbs. That's who he'll be checking out, so pay attention. Derek Carr will be the quarterback. David Johnson at halfback. Odell Beckham at receiver. I'll call out any intricacies that I see. Gibbs sending the screamer. Got caught on a D lineman, but it didn't force him. He's sending Cam Chancellor out of the slot. Seems interesting. Calls cover 2 man now. Why do you call so much cover 2 man now?
Because I'm an amoeba. I just change. I just change with the times, man. God, your defense is...
Yeah, Demaryius Thomas would be an excellent option for that scheme because of his tremendous run blocking. 3rd and 19, Gibbs got hot hands Gronk in the game. Shazier out wide. We have Bobby Wagner if you want to man him up too. He ran a deep post here last time. Gibbs failing to get wide on 4th. Did not click on. Do not pass code. Do not collect $200. Cam Chancellor has a sack and a pick on the day. Gibbs going to go to that jumbo heavy wide receiver wing package. Jason Peters.
You can't. It's all right.
Did I ask?
I think you could still make subs.
Did I ask?
I think you can make subs that. What?
I mean, did I ask?
I'm good, Farls.
Best tight end for jumbo heavy? Probably won't. It's a good question, right? You need kind of a balanced attack between run block and pass block. Gibbs going with the dive. You know, I don't think you can go Dallas Clark in this scheme. I don't think it's a bad choice. Dallas Clark's always amazing, but something to think about. We got Greg Olsen here, Rudolph. Gibbs going bench on the left side, has X, throws it to Jordy Nelson, picks up the first down. Let's see how, see if he can find himself a red zone high point route here or not.
Oh, can I?
You gonna come out in the waggle?
No, I'm good, bro.
Gonna come out in the waggle. I asked if he comes out in the waggle. He comes out in the waggle, but he says he's good, bro. Ooh, that is a tackle battle. That's team of the year, David Johnson.
Wow.
Ferocious.
I think I found my new formation. I think I would just play this forever.
You like it?
Yeah, I love it a lot.
Are you going to Jordy? Is that a route that you could have run that Jordy?
That's where I'm going.
It's like a little bent, but maybe that's because his route running's 96. Is that bad for
Don't know.
those things? Got him. No, probably not.
Cool.
So in my game, when I ran the jumbo heavy, I had called a timeout with like 8 seconds left. I was down by a score. But then I like, you know when you try and button through after a timeout, but it picks your play?
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened. And their two-back set didn't have any like post built in. So I tried to throw a high point to Kelvin, but he was on more of like a crosser than a post. And I didn't get the high point throw. It's devastating. Devastating right there.
You don't have Too Tall Jones?
Nope. I don't have every item in the game, Gibbs. Sorry. I'm just a Madden guy. I'm not Madden royalty, man of the people.
You have
people.
every team of the year item. I don't have one.
I didn't say that I don't have a lot of items, and I'm not very grateful for that. I'm just saying I don't have every item in the game. Like I had Too Tall Jones, sorry. Screaming off the edge.
Night Train kid.
Once again, big time shout out to providing for EA to providing those Team of the Year items for review. We'll be breaking those guys down. We'll have reviews up on YouTube. If you need help deciding where to go, we did, look at the Mudhead on paper review, but then of course we like to do as much gameplay as possible, as you like to see how those guys work.
As Madden, as CLW says in chat, just a cat Madden guy, man of the people. That's all I got.
Just a Madden guy. Not a cat guy. You won't even shake my hand. You're a disgusting person. Like, you won't even shake my paw. Fact. Like, I have a dog. You just got toasted.
Did I or did I click on and swat it?
You got toasted.
Did I or did I click on and swat it?
You got toasted. This guy's gonna go for it and immediately quit. Rage potato. Remember when you were in middle school?
Mental pretzel.
You didn't call Blitz, and then he's gonna run back there, and then he's gonna go deep again. Crazy.
Mental pretzel.
Crazy.
Mental pretzel.
You're such a great lab.
Mental pretzel.
You were so deep. You were in his mind right there.
Give me.
Who's the mental pretzel? Because I said he was gonna go for it, and then he was immediately gonna quit, and that's how you get a victory in the Singleback Jumbo Heavy.
That's that easy.
Sounds like it's my turn.
Not your turn. I'm playing.
Sounds like my turn.
It's not your turn.
How's that not my turn?
Because I want to play.
Do you know how to share? I want to play with it.
No, do you know how to share?
It's my toy. I don't like your Gears of War toy. I think your toy's stupid.
I just dominated.
Yeah, you have over 90% of the desk right now.
I know. Welcome to what
Well, you know what, like. Gibbs? You know what they tell you when the going gets tough?
What?
Lean in.
You are.
Lean in.
You are.
Lean in.
You are something else, Farls.
Huh, B-Dog?
See? I want the band of the people. Play another? Want another? Lean in, he says.
Lean in. Singleback Jumbo Heavy. Run Balanced Offense. S. Gibbs is apparently going to not share and play another one. Can I play defense? You should also tune in to the Madden Bowl, January 26 to 28. Broadcast from ESPN, Wide World of Sports. Watch it live down below. Also, you have the Club Series, which I've now told you to sign up for 1,000 times. So please do it. Links in the chat. Let's go. Lock up. Let's get those Hounds unis. Am I playing defense or offense?
You're not playing either.
Am I playing defense or offense?
Neither.
You got to share.
You can play defense.
All right.
I'm running on tonight.
All right. I'm in.
Fellowship.
The Fellowship. Yes, Fractious. That's my guy right there, kid. Yes. You're playing a lot. Dead something.
Dead Mo Fish.
It's gonna be.
Probably said something I shouldn't have said when I said dead.
I always read the names and then I'm like, what does that mean? What does that mean?
My rock. Let's go. That's what that means. I can't believe this is the controller that you use.
I just brought her back.
What's wrong with your other controller?
All of my controllers have terrible left sticks because my coworkers come over and they just jam on my sticks.
That's not true.
They jam on my sticks. Yes, no, that's very true. I'll watch this. Watch this.
I'm the one that broke your thing.
Yeah, you slam on it, dude.
That's not true.
You're like a baby Rex. Not a T-Rex.
Can I put Jimmy Graham in?
Watch this. Watch this. Ready? See this Elite controller, this paddle?
That's not me. That's you. I never use that when you're here.
See? Listen to that. Same thing. Brand new white controller came with the Xbox One S. Same thing. You go. Hear that? Same thing. This paddle, same. This paddle's the only paddle that's not broken. It's my original one. I got your back turned to me. I feel like an umpire.
Because I don't like you. Out of here.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good, does it? I feel like an umpire right now.
I don't sit near you like that.
I feel like an umpire. Move over.
I'm playing.
Move over.
I'm playing.
Throwing to Odell?
Maybe.
So you're opening up this offense.
Yeah, why wouldn't I?
Because it's kind of this offense is kind of just built for like blue collar Madden guys that just want to pound the rock.
No, it's not.
This is our formation. This isn't Madden. This isn't a Madden royalty formation. You know, your boy spot me please. You guys can run all the gun bunch and gun bunch tight end and have 80-yard dots. Like this is our formation. This is like men of the people.
What does that even mean, dude?
We pound. We ground and pound.
I just dart people up. Is that cool with you or no?
Somebody earlier was asking the question about what rank they would need to get to in Draft Champions to qualify for the upcoming event, which is Madden Challenge. I don't have an exact number. I would say try and get in the top 64, but let me ask that question specifically and we'll work on finding out a better number. Jordy Nelson, he dropped it, but how did it feel?
So good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Better than McCaffery, not as good as Moss? Like where you at?
It just, yeah, I mean, it felt good.
Like this is fellowship stuff right here. Fellowship formation. FF. So
Jordy.
good to know Jordy can catch in double coverage.
Yeah, it's Jordy.
Consider that a read.
Me?
That was not on Oprah Winfrey's book
underneath.
club.
He was underneath the linebacker.
Not in Oprah Winfrey's book club.
Underneath the linebacker, bro. Is that okay with you?
I do recognize the gamer tag. Yes, he asks questions on TWIM sometimes. I think. Pound the rock. Remember when Jonas Gray was a real thing for the Pats? It's like the greatest 3-week stretch.
That is a stud. Battle ready. Look at that. Oh.
I wonder if my A button will still be functioning after this game.
Something tells me.
So what they say about this formation is it's tough if you trail. So if you don't get out to a lead in this, it could be pretty challenging. He's only rushing 3, roll out left. Go. Derek Carr. How does he feel?
He feels so good.
Pretty fast?
He feels very fast.
Who have you been using, though, for comparison?
Aaron Rodgers.
So he feels faster than Rodgers.
I think the Excel feels fantastic.
Yeah, the Carr, when I face him, I haven't used him a ton, but when I face him, he always seems to be able to run the ball pretty nicely. I feel like Odell muddies it up there, or you like it?
I don't know. I was just trying it out.
Yeah, I've tried that. Offensively, team of the year, yes. Powerless Control's been playing draft champs over 60 games.
Ready for this dart? You ready for this dart, Farls?
Dartopotamus. What is he in on defense? Got him.
That is, I am so in on this. It is disgusting. That just made my day. That made my day.
He's gonna take our formation away.
Why?
You have 3 seconds left.
I got
2
it.
seconds left. 1 second left.
Is that
Is that
not
the shake route?
Is that not fantastic?
Nice.
Capital FANS.
So that shake route beat the cover 2, or you just wasn't there to use it, or what happened?
It just gets a tender spot, bro. It's a tender spot on the field, like I said, in TWIM. Very tender. If I did not look phenomenal on that drive.
11 for 83. That's a good drive.
If I did not look.
It's a good drive.
If I look phenomenal in that offense, type 1 in the chat. Just do it. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, like he said, type 1 if S. Gibs lies.
Wow.
I'd already started my kickoff right there.
Fantastic. That was fantastic. That was so fantastic. I can't even explain how good that was.
That's just good D.
Jet set with the 0.
See?
I think he meant to type 1.
Should I play what defense?
I don't know, whatever you're getting. Stop.
The old 2-4-5? But do you want to score points?
Yeah. Play. Win a game with your defense.
Cam Chancellor. Win a game with my defense.
I cannot wait to start perfecting that formation. I'm gonna run the best Singleback Jumbo in the country.
Probably
That's my goal.
not.
That's my goal.
I can't believe.
No, I did use that 90 car for a little while. I didn't feel as though like he gave you enough oomph because he was only like 84 speed. I think there was a Rodgers that existed with like 80 speed, but this Rodgers, I think it's the Excel. Like he got the top speed quick, which was nice. Uh-oh.
Okay.
You all set?
Okay. Yeah, I'm totally fine. How are you doing?
Do you think in the Jumbo Heavy you'd want a big bruiser or would be better to have like a McCoy? Because you're not gonna pass.
Could like cut the more gaps.
I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah.
McCoy is a great running game guy. Tamba, shout out to Ray Ray.
Are you're gonna go back to 3-5?
If he's going to try and run the ball,
It's a good formation, huh?
is it not? What, did you invent that too?
No.
Good D. See, that's how I stop the run. I give. You want to run nickel? Sure, run the ball. You're awesome. Okay, I guess I'll have to go to 3-3-5 and just shut down the rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what you do?
I mean, that's what I
Because
can
that's just
do.
what Madden guys do, right? Madden guys.
That's what Madden guys do.
I'm a Madden guy.
Am I not a Madden guy?
I'm a Madden guy. Oh, I'm a Madden guy. I'm a Madden guy. I'm Farls. I'm a Madden guy, cat guy. Oh.
That's a good route. That's a good route. That's a Madden guy route. That's a route. It's a good route. We're gonna need another drive. You get 211. I blocked an extra point the other day. Yeah, I felt good. I wonder if my R trigger's gonna work after this game.
I didn't run into him. What?
It's a good route.
I still cannot believe you play with this pad. This paddle is a disgrace to paddles.
Why don't you like that paddle? Why don't you like that paddle? Why don't you like that paddle?
I gotta check out these other plays later on. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. As far as I bet the counter, Probably not as good as it was, but I bet at the start of the year, the counter was probably down.
Bogey Express moved his Landon Collins for 675 stacks. Nice. Nice.
That's fantastic.
Left.
This little jumbo heavy kid. Oh my god. This Johnson.
That Johnson
fights.
seems to be getting like
He fights.
ridiculous animations. See, right now, Gibbs, your 4 rushes, 3 yards.
So what?
No. I'm not always going at you. Like, I had the same experience. Like, I'm gonna get out there, I'm gonna pound this rock, and then I couldn't. But like, I don't know. Like,
Is your line not good? He's in a 4-4. That's gonna be built to stop it, I'd say.
I know, but it's tough.
It's tough, Farls.
Benzaldo's looking for a world-class drive. We'll see if you can deliver. You got the shake route to Olsen. He's usering in them somewhere in the area. I don't see S. Gibbs minding that I have the eye guy on my line right now. Using all the play clock.
Dart.
Throwing picks in the flat. Am I gonna get to play defense? I am.
Through a pick.
Threw a pick.
He pass committed, I think. That was a bad one pony read.
Explain what you were trying to do there.
I was trying to throw the corner, but I think I was a little too pot committed. I was too pot committed on the corner. He definitely pass committed because this guy, I see it on the stream here. He broke directly in the pass coverage. That's a bad read on me. That's a bad read. That would be what you call a reverse dot. What would a reverse dot be?
The opposite of
A dot, but like what would it be called? A reverse dot. Dart. They're saying a dart.
I'm just saying the opposite of love
Wow.
is not hate.
Wow.
It's in
Comms. Best jumbo in the nation.
best jumbo. Super jumbo.
Hey. That's my goal. I'm gonna try and just play and play and play. I'm gonna play 1,000 games.
Do you want me to call timeout or no?
Yeah. Good D.
So you can throw another quick pick first.
Reverse dot would be a Todd.
Total Todd throw? That kind of works.
We gotta use. That's great.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. I'm Ryan Barry. That is fantastic.
We're gonna use that.
You're gonna use that. Oh, he just threw a Todd, and then you
Total
say,
Todd.
why? A total Todd route right there. And they'll go, what? Well, it's the opposite of a dot. This is a Todd.
Let's see.
Fantastic. That is fantastic.
So what routes could he throw here? I'm gonna obviously strafe and use to the middle for high
I
points.
bet he high points you.
Yeah.
Is my guess. Or corner strike. High point. Yep, he's got.
He caught that. That's
Todd.
disgusting.
That was a Todd right there.
That's a total Todd throw.
That was a Todd.
Todd.
That was a
Todd.
That was a total Todd.
Todd. Dude, that's disgusting. We even put in a very good defender to go against that.
That was a Todd, bro. Total Todd. Total Todd. Todd is. It is.
Todd.
It's not great. It's fantastic.
It's perfect. It's the answer.
Todd.
The dot with 2 Ds.
A dot with 2 Ds. Wow.
Backwards. Todd.
Todd.
I'm displeased. 41 seconds.
I'm displeased.
Need it. Need it. Don't want it. Need it.
Try to catch him off. Get out of here. Oh, got him, coach.
You got him?
Right there.
That's bang. Oh, did he hung on? All right.
Todd.
He gets ball at half, too.
Okay.
So we got to get at least 3. I'll get a stop. $35 seconds left, trailing by 7. After Gibbs threw a hot toddy. B, just, yep, okay. You were on the move, that was on you. That's not on Derek Carr.
I know, but that was a sale.
Rob, I don't know if they are in draft jams. Can you? Nice route. He got it, 10 yards. Saved time off the clock. Like, I only know a couple guys that are bigger dog guys than me.
Oh.
Not many. Not many.
That's dangerous there.
Swing route?
That was good. I had to see how it reacted. That's interesting. They gave it to me, but I didn't catch any yards on it.
Quarterback is Derek Carr.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
2nd and 10, 24 seconds to go. This week in Madden, show 220. Make sure to follow the channel. If you're new, we do it every Wednesday.
Again, it's Carr.
Does he have time? Yup, that's a big time. Dot. Oh, he... Take it. Yeah, take it. So right there, he almost like whiffed on the user. So I have zero wrong with cat guys. The Goo's a cat guy. Gibs is the guy that put cat guys juxtaposed out there. That's different than dog guys. I did not compare the two. Worst read ever.
I thought he was going to break a little sooner. That was not good. Not what I wanted.
It's Todd. Yeah, so I mean, they say this playbook struggles if you don't have the lead. Got him. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. Nice. Okay, 5-yard line, but it's 3rd and 1. Who's the most famous Todd? Sweeney Todd? Regular Todd? We need Todd. Eight seconds to go, down 7. He sends the route out left. Does he?
I don't think he's got a route that can cover that, to be honest. Okay. Gotta try it. I didn't know a deep blue could break off like
Taking
that.
3?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know a deep blue could break off like that. That's all right.
Is it deep?
Yeah. I wanted the high point, but I felt like I could get that out there. I thought it would crank out there quick like a slant.
Todd Heat, Todd Hilton, Todd McShay, Todd Bridges.
Todd. You
gotta probably squib. It only takes 1 second, but I would maybe do it anyway. Squib or sky, real short. It's 2 seconds left. Like, there you go.
Let's do a shorty. Do an old school Gibs kick. Oh, the big dog. Oh, you could do a Gibs kick nowadays.
Yeah,
that felt good.
Did you feel the paddle? Did it feel good when you jerked the paddle?
Did what?
Yeah, it's loosening up. I can feel it.
Hey, Rob Gronkowski's not the only one with hot hands. All right, how's that thing feel?
It's warm.
It's warm, right?
Very warm.
It's good. Todd.
Can't believe you don't like Gears of War.
Andy from The Office. Sweet. Todd. Clowny, bad man.
All right, so what routes did this guy throw on offense the first time? Obviously, he ran the ball a little bit when he was in 2. He threw like 1 deep post.
Did you run any blitzes? Oh, he ran a deep post that you
it was good.
That you didn't use it.
It was good. I got caught up in the middle of the D. That's fine.
Right, but that's that route that like we were talking about on TWIM. How great was a deep cover 2 cross man? Like he's probably gonna want it again, right? Weak eye, get in there, big play.
I know, but let me get a hit stick fumble. Like that, you can't. Can you do it better?
Come on.
How about this?
Todd Gurley's a good one.
How about this? Because he auto motion.
Mm-hmm.
You're shooting in. I think your defender doesn't keep his momentum. Very, very disappointing.
I don't really know what you're saying. It's gonna go back to that post route, you know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he wants the post. He wants that now. Next he's gonna scramble. Poorly executed.
Third and 1.
Lock up. Let's go.
You got to figure he's going to run the ball, right? It's 3rd and 1.
Let's go. He's going to run.
That's fine.
Wow, drag, and he's going to sprint.
What do you want me to do about it?
Spy? Spy guy?
Which guy?
Your DN. If you're gonna run, if you're gonna blitz, go DN and the spy. D tackle and the spy. Now he's gonna run though, so that's a bad.
Of course he's going to run.
I know, so it's a bad move on 1st down, but you gotta
fine.
know that.
Oh, he got 2 yards.
Oh my goodness, here we go.
Did he not get 2 yards?
He did.
He's also chewing the clock.
Num 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 num.
Good D, Night Train. I'm going to contain
Let's go.
here.
3rd and 3, Farls. Watch the scramble. You got the scrambled eggs.
Short. My ball. Let's go. 4th and 1.
It's not your ball. It's 4th
Not
and
yet.
1.
I'm working on it.
Don't let him scramble in the pocket, please. He's gonna drag the tight end,
That's fine.
drag Cobb, and then scramble.
Ooh, little zig was kind of nice.
He's got him wide open.
Good route. It's a good route. Is it not a good route?
It's a good route. Can you cross man that post? Take it away.
Good D. It's good D. Do good. 17-10, your ball. Let's go. I mean, unless he throws another touchdown. Yeah, I got trucked by Kaepernick last night, Benzaldo. I did indeed. Mike
Yeah?
Evans. Yep, had to cut him on the spot.
You cut Mike Evans?
No, but I felt like I needed to.
Who was Mike Evans? A strong safety?
Yeah.
Did he play well for you? Play that. Pick that. Wow, Brandon Cooks fought for the bread.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, Farls, 3rd and goal for the bread. Do you do the 3-3-5 thing with the flats?
No.
No? What are you gonna do?
He's going to run, so.
You gonna load the box?
Yeah, I'm going to give him.
Do you have enough guys? That's fun. Do I have enough guys, says the guy.
Good D. That's good
Do
D.
I have enough guys,
That's
says
good
the
D.
guy. Do I have enough guys, says the
There
guy.
you go, Gibbs. Down 7. Notice you could tell he was going to change back to it because
He did
the screen hiccuped.
He did 100
So keep an eye on that. That's just good D.
It's a good stop.
We have not been using the Ezekiel Eliiot. We've been using the David Johnson. He's looked really, really
Come on,
good.
Hill. Come on, Hill.
Tyreek, receiver. All right, need a drive. 17-10. Yards are equal. More or less. Good D. That's good D.
Good D.
That's good D.
It's good D.
Had the drag.
Greg Olsen, need you, brother. Need you, brother.
Third and 11 here. Got him. Great dot. Oh. Good dot right there to Jordy. Make sure you save 3 timeouts if you can.
Jordy, can't you see?
The Kaepernick, I tell you what, man, he can scramble like crazy. He kills me.
What?
That. Who is that? Chandler Jones?
Yeah.
They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
Now Carr throwing on second down.
Got
What was that throw, Carr?
your feet are.
What is his throw?
Are your feet are so much acceleration. You're like, that was weird feet, man.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Don't know about that, Farls.
Oh, nice. You also have the drag. I know it's not maybe gonna get you a lot though, potentially,
Yeah.
if you need it.
I gotta start hitting that a little bit more.
For a break. We'll come back for the electrifying
We
conclusion.
need it. Got to keep those TOs just in case. Just in case.
And here comes play number 6.
Because as soon as you take one, it's you need then you really need the TD. Two-minute warning here. Down 7.
Carr now on first down.
Go.
Able to break one tackle, but then
You also have. I'm not saying you can scramble, but you can't not scramble. Like if you need it. It's not your game, but whatever.
he's back to throw.
Nice, Odell. Odell looks kind of fast, no?
Odell needs to get to that spot for me next time.
The 25. The tight end changing his position. They'll look to throw. And Nelson
There you go. There you go. Down to the 19. Remember, hang on to those timeouts. Hang on to those timeouts.
Defense, and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call. You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
back to throw. Dumping it on.
That's why you get a David Johnson. I don't think many other backs catch that.
Yeah.
Just getting totted.
Todd.
Hit stuck. 44. Keep the TOs if you can.
Yeah.
Pound that. Go. Cut it out too early.
Timeout.
Nope.
Okay.
Could just call your plays. But take your time. Take your time. You still got time. Once you, because it's goal line, so.
You know I don't usually advocate abandoning things during a game.
Go. Come on.
Very hard in the second
One
half.
time.
I think it's time to change things up.
Go. Get in. Get out.
Running game go a little bit.
Minute. Are you out? Okay, you're out. Good. So 5 seconds. You have plenty of plays.
A long drive here. Play 12 coming up for the offense. Partner, nothing complicated here. This is just a pretty simple drag route.
You're exactly right, Brandon. Instead of throwing it downfield, they just throw it underneath and let the receiver do the work.
He'll look to throw.
Dot. Can we go for 2? Can't. Just kick it. Right?
Here's what happened. He kept his guy inside, so he couldn't get out.
Extra point.
Or they can go for 2
Let's go.
for the win.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
So we.
Let's go. That's why you need a route runner out there.
Crisp. It was crispy, huh?
Ah, real crispy. Woo. Woo. That was a championship drive. Palms sweaty. That's a fun offense. There's a lot of moving parts. Couldn't run the ball. I would say 4-4 is a good defense against
Yeah.
it. It was pretty. A lot of dudes in the box.
Wild fourth quarter. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10.
That was.
Why are you doing anything but kick straight down the middle?
That was close.
Come the Titans now.
So I need to contain his rush.
Range, not much.
Huh?
A tie game, you don't want to do
Don't want him out. You can't want him outside the pocket because that's where he'll get that passing lane. Just go deep post. Man up the deep post, please. Oh, he's in 4 wide, empty. Just watch out for a screen. Watch out for a screen for me. Screen right, screen right, screen right. And you did exactly what you weren't supposed to.
Pick. Get a pick. Get a pick.
That was terrible defense. You got the pick, but like you did.
That was a D-line user pick.
First of all, you yelled at
Howie
me.
Long.
First of all, you yelled at
Howie
me.
Long.
Just like
Your battery's gonna die. I'm gonna save your battery from dying. You have 6 seconds. You should just
get out of here.
Your battery's gonna die.
Please get out of here.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely to take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw,
Can you get in a better Hail Mary position or something?
I don't know. Things can get weird with him behind
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Let's see if they are in line with Charles Davis. Finding time. He'll rifle this one deep.
Thought I could get to the.
Win this toss. Win this toss.
Yeah.
Win this toss.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules remind us how this goes.
Play defense.
Wait, you called heads?
Play defense. Go ahead.
You called heads?
Play defense.
You're not a tails guy?
Don't even.
You're not a
just-
tails
just
guy.
go. Just please
Tails
go.
never fails. Dude. Tails never fails.
possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score.
Tails never fails, dude.
Tails never. Okay. Tails never fails agenda. Guys, as a reminder, follow the channel. If you got some new people in the house tonight watching this action, we appreciate every Wednesday night. For the past decade, we've been going live. Well, we did start on, I think, Thursday night.
Dude, how do you not
Now
call
Wednesday
tails?
night. So what? Let's go. Oh, no, Tails guy.
Not a tails guy.
That's not true.
That's
Not true.
is that not true?
Tails always fails, as Tom PJ says. See, fish boy. Not a tails guy. This is ridiculous. Oh, I'm a man guy. I'm a man guy. Oh, I'm not a cat guy, dog guy, man guy.
Can I take a
dog guy.
timeout? I don't.
No.
I'm in the wrong play. I
Call
need it.
timeout.
I need
Call
it.
timeout.
I need it.
You're a clown. For the love of God, look at the play.
I can't.
Don't let him scramble and just cross man the deep post. He's the middle guy in the trips. Middle guy. Can you just, for the love of God, man him up with somebody.
Shift together here from the D-line.
And then don't let him outside the pocket. Like, it's that
He's
simple.
locked.
Trying to shake off the interception.
Cash.
Pick. How he? What?
Todd. He threw a Todd.
Total Todd move right there.
Total
Second
Todd.
and inches. You think he
I
runs?
don't know, Margot. Total Todd. And what's with the carpet all wet, Todd?
Deed up.
That's you know why you had the right defense there? Because 5 million times we've always contained quarterback. 5 million times. He's gonna Todd you, by the way. Watch.
That's pretty obvious. That was game. That was GG's. Shout out the chance to go one. DZ fam. Follow the channel.
Jerseys to hold linemen to create space and gaps. And that play finished off really, really well. Well conceived, well designed,
Screen.
better executed.
No.
Yeah.
Run. He's running read option on you now.
Yeah, that's fine.
He'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
We'll take it away when we need to.
Gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy
Come on,
who has a
Farls.
bite to him, so we need to let the
Get the rock back for us, Farls. Good D,
Good
Farls.
Cage. Let's go.
see the field and make a run as well as that.
Come on, Farls. Come on, Farls. Farls. Guys, hit that follow button for a Farls victory. Let's go. Come on. And bubble screen.
I know. I said that's what I just said.
So why don't you have a better defense for it?
Because I put the guy out there. He's got to make that play. Like
God,
Cole. Like
Farls.
you want me to call his play for him again?
I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trick in pregame warm-up, but I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practice.
D.
Get there. Come on. Come on, Farls.
That's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5.
You're getting torched. For the love of God, play some new defense.
Why?
Because you're getting torched.
This is not torched.
Yes, it is.
10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
When you got a big guy like that in your backfield,
Thank you, Vinzaldo.
as a big man and breaks tackles
Shout out to Grizzly City for the follow.
for a defense. Extra defenders in his vicinity at all times. You got to figure he's going to break.
I can't even watch. I can't even watch this finish, this slow death. You're going to get run on. He's going to run.
It's fine.
It's not fine. Oh my God. I don't know how that's fine.
That's fine.
You just let up 7 yards on first down, and you've done it like the past 5 plays.
Yeah, he's going to get down the red zone. He's going to shut down. That's how we do. So that's what we do. That's not what we do. That's what we do.
Oh my God.
How about a hit stick?
You going to contain the quarterback?
I did.
What?
Relax. Stressing me out. It's big time right here. You don't even play and you can't keep it composed.
I can't because it's tough to watch.
How would you shut down the screen?
Play man.
Just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe expecting a throw. They'll run.
All right. That's fine. It's fine.
How is this fine?
This is fine.
It's not fine. We're on fire.
This is fine.
We're on fire. What does that mean? We are literally on fire. Now he's going to throw a screen. You're toast. He's going to throw the screen. Get Collins in between the guys, yeah. Oh.
Numb. I need to call a different play.
He's going to... Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Being chased out left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's
This is fine.
This is fine.
This is fine.
He's gonna take 3.
This is
You go
fine.
get 7. We win the game.
This is fine.
This is fine.
This is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
There's some secondary help here.
I'm so afraid of a post for a touchdown.
Dude, we're
Or don't let him scramble.
caged.
Oh my God.
Caged. Now you go get 7.
Finish it. Block it or something.
I can't block it. You don't think he'll fake it unless you're telling
don't let
me.
him fake it. Don't let him fake
Right?
it. Don't let him fake it.
So I gotta go safety.
Yeah, don't let him fake it.
Franchise quarterback.
Unless you want me to block it.
No, don't let him fake it.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the
I blocked a kick with Vernon the other night. I went berserk.
get him a lead here in overtime.
Not happening. There you go. Go get 7. That's all you had to say. This is fine. It's fine. My red zone D is
Now
phenomenal.
the pressure's on me. Now the
pressure's on you, Gibbs. You have 1 second left. Good luck.
Oh, yeah.
You really bringing it out with Tyreek Hill. You really hit stick fumble. We need a championship level drive. You have 1 drive. You have like as long as you want.
I'll take as long as I want.
Yeah, I think you literally can take as long as you want. You're guaranteed 1 possession.
Not bad.
Bread drive. Can Gibbs get a bread drive for the fellowship?
And the big tight end shifting around.
Come on, suck him up, baby. Come on.
First throw of overtime for Carr.
Okay, get to the edge. Oh, I thought he was fumbling.
diary.
I thought he was fumbling.
Dear. Hey, let me weave you a tale. Let me weave you a tale. Dear diary.
They come out with one back.
Don't forget to run that dive if you need it. I don't know.
I got you. Just gonna keep going with these tender reads until he bails on the extra.
Now a play fake here on first down. Room here to run.
Okay, good slide.
I'm not kidding you. I almost had a brain fart.
Yeah, you almost.
Almost.
Yeah, you did. I didn't. It took you an extra like
It took me an
step
extra
and a half.
second to.
Yeah.
I almost did the super pain.
Yeah. No, you did. You definitely did.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson.
Who is that?
Derek
Tackling.
Johnson. It's Derek Johnson.
Oh, Perryman.
That's who?
Denzel Perryman.
Oh, he's good.
Budget. Pretty good, yeah. Overtime. Trailing by 3. We're in the Run Balanced Offensive Playbook. Singleback Jumbo Heavy. You A-catch? There were, like, you had
I had a lot of guys.
a lot of guys were open. The corner was open, but he like sat, and then your guys are kind of
Lot of
tired.
guys.
Maybe take a timeout. I don't know. You don't need to.
And say thanks because they gave him plenty of time to stay back there, survey the
Reminder: field goal ties it.
You need a championship drive.
Yeah, we need. I mean, touchdown wins it, homer wins it, but field goal does tie it and extends this game. And then would we get ball at half or what? How would that?
There's no half. It's overtime. Couple fakies. Hey, for the boys. For
Counter?
the boys. Hey, fake hot routes for the boys. Right? We'll go for the bread action.
It's a good user. You had the edge too, maybe. No Todds, whatever you do.
Something here on second down. It is second and long.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
On second down, here's Carr.
Yes, racket. Oh no, good. No, that's good. He would have went out of bounds.
Possession.
No, that was worth it. That was worth it. When you threw it, I thought rack, but then by the time he caught it, I thought not rack. That was great.
Catching of their hands or cradling it comes together with the legs, in this case the feet.
Get in, David. Fight. Bread.
Now go ahead and watch
Bread.
this drive.
Bread.
Now go ahead and
Bread.
watch this drive.
Bread.
Now go ahead and watch this drive.
Bread.
Did I not look phenomenal in that offense?
Good drive. Your run game poor.
What? I got it when I needed it. I called the slash. I was calling the wrong run all game. The dive, he had the run D for the dive. The slash, he got torn up. Right there at the end.
Let's take a look at the replays of that game. What were the biggest plays, Gibbs? Obviously,
Go. Let's
overtime,
go.
we can only see the most recent play.
That corner, I was waiting all game for it. I was waiting all game for that corner, that deep corner.
The one you threw for,
I just
for
got
the
like
bread.
30 yards off it, right?
So let me look at this, the deep play to Rudolph. This was a huge
This was
one.
the biggest play of the game. I had set
Yeah.
up all game. So reset it. Go ahead.
Yep.
Okay, so no, that's not. This is the play. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, this was a good one.
This
though.
was a big play. I scrambled. I wanted Y, and then I was okay. Right here, I thought about with a tender pass lead, I
Yeah.
could lead it up, but I was like, he might jump and swat it. So, let me
Odell
scramble.
did get open.
Yeah.
Like that was open, but it was kind of late. Then you scrambled pretty nice.
And then I playmaker.
There was like three dudes open, but
Yeah.
it doesn't always go that way.
When you throw it to them and they're standing there, they will do something weird.
Yeah.
So I threw to the guy. That's bad. I shouldn't have done that. And I possession caught that.
Yeah. And then
This
this one
was
you set
the big
up.
play.
Yeah.
So okay, on the far left, tight end corner, I fade Jordy Nelson. You got Beckham on an in and 88 drag. So I wanted 88 to keep it. Look at show his user. I wanted 88 to pay attention to like he knows if there's only one there he would jump down on it or drop away, but then he's too late to the corner.
Yeah. Really open.
Bad pass lead. If I let upfield, I think I could have got it.
Yeah, but that guy could have broken off the deep ball. Like sometimes it works that
I
way.
do. Westside Maniac is right. I got to be better in the run game there. Got to be better in the run game. See, that was the right run. That was the right run, I think, for what he's doing.
Yeah. It's really hard. You think you're going to pound the ball, and then you don't. This is my amazing user D tackle Howie Long interception. Look at me. I'm user in the D tackle.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you know what? I'd rather be 50 yards
Hit X to
downfield with you
disengage.
guys
Hit X to disengage.
and just get vertical.
That is not a bad play, Farls. Hey, listen, you got a guy and you got a body out there.
That's how it's done.
That's a Madden guy play. That's a Madden guy
That's
play.
what we do. We're on the D line. We're
That's what
user and
Madden
user
guys
and
do.
user in. Yeah.
Madden guys do
Yeah.
that.
Once we figure out he wanted to scramble, it wasn't too bad.
Go to the shake route for the touchdown.
Yeah. Well, that was
early. It was early. A first drive, I think. That was a fun offense.
That wasn't a fourth quarter drive.
No, the shake route was a touchdown.
You threw this one to TY. Oh, yeah.
That was a good play. That's fantastic that you have that as a quick audible in your back pocket. Like,
Yeah.
it's a great route to make them respect the sidelines. You can do it on both sides of the field.
Yeah.
First quarter, touchdown.
Greg Olson.
Fantastic for the red zone. Fantastic. So it's tough to use it because they do the jig, and then I threw it there, and look where he catches it over.
Yeah.
That's a tough ball.
That's pretty nice. Big plays right there in that one.
Where
Carr,
would I go for passing wise?
70%, 21 of 30.
Yeah.
You
bad.
had his cap was 7 for 10.
Didn't run the ball well.
David Johnson, not his best game, 0.2.
Hey, he had the tutty in when it mattered.
When it mattered, he got 5 yards. So he had negative yards on 10 carries. But hey, it made him have to respect the game, the ground game.
For Castro in the chat, yes, if you get on a D lineman and you don't want to be on him, if you hit X, it'll disengage, right?
As long as you're holding the left stick away
and then hit X.
From the direction you want to go, you should be able to block or get off of any block. You're able to disengage at like any angle that's like a clock that's not towards the direction of the ball.
That was a lot of fun to run that offense.
Or whatever.
I'm running that offense for now. That's my new offense.
That's what you're doing?
Yeah, it's fun. I've been running Gun Bunch so much. I just kind of want to, I don't know, play a couple games.
It's fun. It's good. It's great to switch it up and mix it in and kind of see.
I'll be curious
what's
to
there.
see the rest of the playbook. I haven't really analyzed it yet.
No doubt. I like it.
Have you had any success with the playbook yet, or no?
No. I mean, I've had two touchdown drives, but I can't really run.
Couldn't run. You gotta have those.
And
darts.
kind of afraid. You had much better pass blocking, and then you had a couple quick throws that really kind of opened things up. So that kind of helped you. I did actually explore the spread a little bit. They have a pretty nice spread. They have 2 good spread formations.
Hold on, they got a stretch. That's fantastic.
Yeah, twin tight end stretch.
Stretch, like that's your run set. That'll be another good run set. Counter.
I like it.
It's got corners, a good play. That's a good formation. You got double flex. Oh, doubles on. Let's see what we got in this. Nothing to write home about.
Yeah, not a ton.
Normal Y slot.
This is kind of interesting. It's a tight end wheel, a good 4 verticals right out of the backfield. They have one that post trail play is not bad. That post gets kind of deep. Yeah, there's some weird routes.
That Y under route used to be like one of the best routes in Madden 09.
Yeah.
Because the RC.
Spec.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a couple interesting things.
Split offset.
That's the pick.
Old school Falcon cross is the slot cross. Remember that? Madden?
I threw the game losing pick on that play because I tried to high point it.
You got shakes with double corners. That's tough.
That could be good.
So you got a halfback power. Are there a run to the right? Fullback inside. That's kind of good. No?
Yeah.
What, is shakes a quick audible? No, it's not.
No,
Devastating.
I think it is. Yeah.
Devastating.
I know. I couldn't get to any plays when I called that by accident.
Spread. And it doesn't have PA deep outs.
No. Option inside cross isn't bad.
If it had PA deep outs, it'd be tough.
Yeah.
So it's shotgun's not good.
Best online team right now is probably the Seahawks, I hear. Cardinals aren't really, they didn't have a great season. The Cowboys could be pretty good if you wanted to pound the rock.
Yeah.
Steelers have a really good offense.
I'll tell you, this book is good with that, but outside of that, it's struggling.
It's a little shy on some plays. But worth checking out. Singleback Jumbo Heavy. Hopefully you guys like that one. And hopefully now you know what to expect if you face it, right?
Yeah.
That's the key. That's the real key of a TWIM scheme.
Normal?
I would say Cardinals were probably the best team in the game at first, Squib, but they haven't gone up a ton since that moment in time. When they had J.J. Nelson, I mean, I guess he did go up, but I guess David Johnson did go up. But maybe...
Guys,
didn't have a great season.
There's not a lot out of this book that you can. Strips maybe. Bring back the screen. You got reads good, smash pretty good, waggles good.
Screen needs to come out in it, yeah.
Not
the plunge. Take the halfback plunge.
Not a ton.
Powerless control. I use an Eliiot controller. I like it. I love the feel of it, the weight of it. I don't have as much control of it as I feel. I feel like it's kind of quick, twitchy, better for other games. I'm not sure if my original one that I got is like now shaken, like messed up or not. I don't know if it's me or the thing.
Can you
I've had it a long time. So
really?
I brought in a new one. I have one other one like waiting. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with it. That's why I brought that one to see what I can do with it. So, are we leaving them here?
Let's find a guy.
I got a guy.
Oh, let's do it.
Yo, we're gonna send you over to Mosta Chappie. He's playing right now, salary cap, looking at team of the year. So if you guys are looking to get some salary cap tips and see some other very good gameplay, this is a guy you want to check out. Ask him lots of questions. Been in the community a long time. He feels good about his scheme right now. So ask him go ask him seriously. Like, hey, what in the last week have you learned that now makes you feel like confident to go out and compete on that ladder? Like he's been back in it, and I'd love to know like what he's learned in the last couple days, because he's a guy that labs, and so he's now had time to do that.
Very methodical, his lab
yeah,
too. Like,
so that's important.
Guy that uses like a notebook. He's a notebook guy. Notebook guy.
Notebook guy.
Yeah.
Are you breaking this down?
No.
I mean, not breaking down, but you're gonna.
Oh, yeah.
For another time.
For another time.
So follow the channel
Oh.
another time. Good win tonight. Thanks for everyone sticking with us. And until next time, next Wednesday, don't forget to lock up and get ready for Madden Bowl. Until next time, guys. We'll see ya.
Peace.